Financial. Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider, Where America Goes for Funding. Give Angelo Christian a call. Text my office at 832-431-6331. Your direct nationwide commercial residential lender. We've been actively lending in America for the last 20 years. You can reach us online, official Angelo Christian, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Every week we do our live shows where we talk about real estate, funding loans, credit. Today we're talking about our brand new product that we just rolled out, the DSCR Heloc program. So you guys have heard DSCR non-QM loans taking over America by storm. Non-QM and DSCR are one of the hottest loan products in the last 10 years, and especially in the last 5 years as interest rates have gone up. A lot of investors have gone to private lending because the banks are so hard, conventional, so hard to get mortgages. So the non-QM loan, hey Lynn, thank you so much for checking out the channel, watching Angelo Christian. The non-QM loan is an awesome product because you can close in your LLC. We're gonna talk about, break the whole thing down about adding a HELOC on top of the DSCR, because normally you would not be able to do that. You couldn't do a DSCR loan and a HELOC loan at the same time. So now, for the first time ever, you can do a second lien DSCR line of credit. And we're going to talk about that tonight. So if you're an investor, you want to find out how to tap in your equity, this show tonight is for you. This channel's for you. If you're a investor, real estate entrepreneur, developer, home buyer, someone wants to get educated on real estate, funding, loans, credit, the whole thing. We've been actively lending in America for the last 20 years. As your direct nationwide lender, you can give us a call, text my office at 832-431-6331. So tonight's focus is for, hey Kevin, good evening, what's up buddy? Thank you so much for watching the channel. Tonight's focus, like I said, is on real estate, DSCR. So let's just kind of talk about what the DSCR loan is first. DSCR stands for debt service coverage ratio. So this loan is designed for rental properties, single family or multifamily properties, okay? And the way it works is it's very similar to commercial underwriting. It's not for commercial, it is for commercial properties and residential, but the underwriting is very similar to commercial. So you don't have to have employment, you don't have to have income to get this loan, okay? It's based off of the cash flow of the property. So if the property is bringing in $2,000 a month, that's how they determine how much you're going to lend up to. And you can go up to 80% of the value. And obviously, the higher the credit score, the better the location of the property, the better condition of the property, the better loan amount, you're going to get better terms. Okay, the rates are starting at 6.5% fixed as of July 2025. They vary based on many things, but they're 30-year fixed mortgages. They usually have anywhere from 0 prepay up to a 5-year prepay. Obviously, if you get a longer prepay, you're going to get a lower interest rate. We are the direct lender for this program. We are the funder, the underwriter. All the links are down below to get signed up, to get pre-approved. There is no cost for enrollment. There is no hard credit check. You don't pay any fees. But basically, and you can do interest only. You can do interest only up to 10 years. It is a 30-year fully amortized loan. And the cool thing now, for the first time ever, you can do a second lien HELOC line of credit behind the first lien if you wanted to. And it's really awesome. So let's say, because this is what the story is for most investors right now, you bought your property probably around COVID, and you got a really low rate, 2, 3, 4%, and you don't want to refinance that. And we totally understand. We get it. It doesn't make sense to refinance that and pay 6, 7, 8% because you have such a low rate on the first. So you can do a second lien line of credit, a revolving line of credit behind the first lien, okay? And you can go up to a $500,000 second lien. And we even have up to $1 million on our jumbo platinum product. So, and the way it works is, so think of a credit card, a revolving line of credit. If you ever had a home equity line of credit before, and it's a 10-year draw period with a 20-year amortization on the line of credit, it does require that you have a 700 or plus higher credit score. It does require that the property be leased out. and the debt service coverage ratio has to be at least 1 to 1 with the payment. And if it's not 1 to 1, we can use your bank statements or your income to qualify. Some other requirements is that you can't have your property listed on the market. It has to be taken off the market. You do have to have 6 months reserves, but if you're taking cash out, those cash outs can be used as the reserves. You've had to have been on title for at least the past 6 months. And then the other thing is that you can close in your LLC or you can close in your personal name. You do not have to have a job. You do not have to have personal income. Now, those things obviously help, but it's not a requirement. It does require that you have experience, whether you've managed at least one property in the last 3 years for the last 12 months, or you own your own primary home. This is not for somebody that's a first-time investor that's never done this before. So you have to show whether you've owned a home in the past or managed properties in the last 12 months. And you have to show in the last 3 years that you've done that, okay? And if you've done that, or you own your own primary home, then you're eligible to purchase with this, or you can refinance with this. It can be single family and it can be multifamily. And these are 30-year fixed mortgages. And like I said, you can do the interest only if you wanted to up to 10 years. Now, the way it works on a HELOC, which is very important to understand that, like I said in the beginning, it has a 10-year draw period. So what does that mean? Let's say you take a $250,000 HELOC, you only pay interest when you draw from it. So if you only pull out 70,000, you're only paying interest on that 70,000. But after 10 years of drawing, so if of course, in that first 10 years, if you took money out, you paid it back, you're only going to have interest per diem per day of what you've drawn. But after 10 years, you cannot draw from the HELOC anymore. And you have to pay back the principal and interest with the remainder of the last 10 years because it's a 20-year fully amortized loan. So you have 10 years to draw. So, you request $10,000 on Tuesday, that money is direct deposited. It goes ACH into your bank account, and then you pay it back if you want to, or you don't have to. You can make the monthly, the minimum monthly payment. These loans are locked in, they're fixed rates. So if you get locked in at a 7.5%, it's locked in for that term. Okay, it's not an adjustable rate mortgage. It's a fixed rate mortgage. And it's only for, now DSCR, the thing to understand, it's only for rental properties. It's not for your primary residence. Okay? We all have HELOCs for primary residence, but this one is for rental properties only. And so if you have a rental property, it doesn't matter where you live or where the property is located. You could be in California and your rental property be in Hawaii, that's fine. You don't have to be in the same state of where the property's in. But the property does have to be leased out to get a HELOC. We have other products if the property is vacant that you can get. But for this product, it does require that it's leased to get the second lien HELOC. A third lien is not eligible. If you're in default on your current mortgage, you're not eligible. You cannot be in foreclosure, bankruptcy, anything like that to get this specific product. We have other products for that, but not this specific product. You have to have good credit. It does not require a debt to income ratio. There is no debt to income ratio requirement. And so it's an awesome program and allows you to tap into your equity and control the interest that you borrow at your discretion. Because like a HE loan or a lump sum loan, you start paying interest right away when you take the money out. That interest starts to accrue and starts to calculate. But the DSCR Heloc, it doesn't hit your account until you pull from it. And you can pay it back as soon as you want. So that's the beauty of the HELOC versus a HE loan or a cash out home equity. And we offer both of them. And sometimes the home equity cash out makes a lot more sense, based on your situation. So I just really like this program because, you don't need income, you don't need employment, you don't have to report to your personal credit, it can report to your LLC, your EIN. You only pay interest as you need it. So it's in favor of the investor because you want to reduce your interest expense allows you to tap into the equity. If you might want to invest in another property, and you need the funds from this property in order to parlay that into the other investment. And then maybe you flip that deal and you want to pay this money back. You're back at zero again. You don't have any interest expense. That's what I really like about the DSCR Heloc. So, like I said, if you or somebody out there, you own a bunch of rental properties, you can do this on as many rental properties. Now, the minimum loan on this is 200,000. So this is not for like small properties like 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand. The minimum loan amount is 200,000 and higher. All right. If you have multiple properties, you can bundle them into something called a blanket loan, where you blanket them all together and you have one singular loan. So if you have 5 rental properties, you can bundle them all together and have one loan and get a line of credit on the whole thing. Let's say you had 6 rental properties in Dallas and Austin, and it was worth $2 million portfolio. You could get one blanket loan on the whole portfolio. So that's a really, really awesome program that we offer. So, and like I said, we're a direct nationwide lender. We're open 7 days a week. If we can help you, please give us a call, text my office. It's where America goes for funding, guys, for the last 20 years. 832-431-6331. All of our links, guys, are down below. If you look down below in the description, we have our website. There's no cost for enrollment. There's no hard credit check. There's no contract. So you have no risk to you, and all of our lenders are nationwide. We're a direct lender. The funding, the processing, everything's in-house. So you can reach out to us. If you want to become a loan partner and get paid for your referrals, you can reach out to us about the loan partner program. That link is down below about the loan partner program too. And then, if you are part of our Amazon Loyalty Rewards program, if you're a customer, you're a vendor, borrower, we've done business with you, a business partner, you can get a free Amazon gift card to go to Angelo Christian Mortgage and leave us a 5-star happy review, and we'll hook you up with a free Amazon gift card with Angelo Christian. So all these different ways on how we can add value. If you want to get into the real estate game and learn how to become a top producer, a top closer, you can check out Real Estate University. My platform is down below, and the links to get signed up is normally $199 a month. It's on sale right now for $49 a month, just for the month of July. So if you want more information about Real Estate University, the links are down below for Real Estate University as well. I highly recommend all of my people on my team, in order to work with me, you have to pass and get your degree, your diploma in Real Estate University. So if we can help you to add value, don't, like I said, don't be a stranger. Reach out to us. We'd love to work with you in any way that we can. This is about the DSCR Heloc program that we're offering exclusively nationwide to our our clientele. So thank you so much for watching the channel. We'll be back again next week with Angelo Christian. Appreciate everything. If we can help you, give us a call. Text me, 832-431-6331. It's where America goes for funding.